Moonshine Comedy.
Hi, I'm Benjamin McWilliams.
And I'm Silviu, and today we're gonna speak about the most dangerous area of Vilnius.
Most dangerous area, you better watch out. But before we do that, we just want to let you guys know, this is our podcast, Lost in Lithuania. We're doing it now. We post every other week, so stay tuned. We're trying to do a little more in-depth episodes. We're part of the comedy group Moonshine Comedy, where we do... when do we do the Tuesday, Mike?
When are we doing it?
Yeah, on Tuesday.
Yeah, but we take a break. So we do stand up in English every week in Vilnius, but now with Christmas and New Year's Eve, we will start again in January. Don't be crying, please. It's
next year.
We are getting back, we promise.
We're coming back. Don't go to the bar and get very sad. The first open mic should actually be January 2nd at Flow Bar at 8 p.m. And then we do it every single Tuesday, except for the next couple Tuesdays at, what is the new name of the bar?
It's Bar Policlinica, the former Pahonia bar on Gediminas Prospectus.
Yes, and it starts at 8:30, right?
8:30, yes. Okay, now let's get back to our main topic, the most dangerous area.
Most dangerous area, and you gotta watch out. The most dangerous area is the train station. Right by, and at the heart of it is the Hallis Market. You can't go out without being stabbed.
Or at least that was the logic, like in the 90s.
That was the logic in the 90s, actually. So we decided to do a piece today about the Hallis Market. No, we're joking. It is not dangerous anymore.
Well, that's what people are saying.
That's what people are saying. We believe them. I live close to the Hallis Market. I've never had any problems. Have you?
Well, never. But in the same time, I don't live here, so I'm getting off the bus because also the one of the comedy clubs lineup is in the area. So
lineup is right next to the train station. It's
so,
really nice. You get to walk by. You get to see all the ladies of the night.
I never seen them. I heard only stories about that street with ladies of the night. But
gosh, they stopped. So there was this one street whenever we'd go to line up where the ladies would be there. And I remember one time I'm walking with my girlfriend and this one girl bends over and I look and I'm like, oh, she has polka dotted underwear.
But what about the offer?
The offer. There was no offers. They just stand there. Basically, if you're interested, you go and talk to them. But but apparently back in the day, this area, like the Hallis Turgus and the train station, used to be dangerous.
Well, yeah, we actually spoke with one of the locals that is working in Hallis Turgus, and he said that now it changed because the problem was basically with Moroze.
Moroze, for people who don't know, they're kind of like Gopniks, like the people with the Adidas track shoes.
I don't have Adidas.
You have Nike, you're like, I'm an upgrade. He was like, oh gosh, don't have the Adidas.
But so what happened basically is that those people got older and they either left Vilnius or moved out of the area, and now the youngsters are not, let's say, continuing the tradition of being pieces of shit.
Pieces of shit.
Now the civilization is more evolved in this area.
Apparently it was just very dangerous to walk in the street anytime at night. Like you had no idea what was gonna happen. It's a really different contrast because I think Old Town was like much nicer, but it's just Old Town is right there, and then this is right. It's just right next to each other. It's changed. It's actually very pleasant, very wonderful place. The Hallis Market is one. And when he said it was like 10, 20 years ago?
Yeah, in the last 20 years, it evolved a lot. And when he came back, as he went to work also in a I don't know, I think in another country, and he said that when he came back and seen the streets, it was looking like a completely different city.
Yeah,
that's how big the change was, which is a good thing. We arrived to Vilnius when it was already nicer.
When it was actually nicer. I mean, there's still stuff that's growing. It's evolving, but it's still very wonderful, very pleasant. Like this area, I love walking around it. There's like a couple of remnants, I would say, like we have a more homeless population likes to hang around this area. but not during the summertime, or not during the wintertime. Summertime they're here. Wintertime they're like, it's too cold.
But there's that bar exactly next to the train station. When I was seeing the type of people that he was talking about, exactly the kebab shop and
there's that kebab shop. There's like all these little tiny stands, and you go there. You're like, I feel a little.
Yeah, those people enjoy their life.
Having a good time.
Yeah,
they actually. One of the history is that there was the gam, because there's the bar. So at the train station there's a bar. And there was a casino, and there was actually a fight between the casino and the bar in like the early 2020s, like sometime. There was this huge. They called it the fight of the chair, and if you go there, there'll actually be a placard of a chair there.
Yeah.
But we're digressing a little bit.
It has become like a historical event.
If you go there, you'll see a chair, like a statue, like mounted on the wall to commemorate the fight. I think the bar won. The alcoholics beat the gamblers. But it was a little bit of a mixture. It's like, are you the alcoholic or the gambler? I don't know.
So Hales Turgus.
Hales Turgus. So amazing. It's amazing to see like the difference. So like Hales Turgus is during the day. It's this night market. During the day it's a night market. Yeah, during the day it's a night market. Good job, Ben. No, during the day it's it's an open market. There's many things you can find. There's meat. There's you can find cured meat. You can find raw meat, vegetables. You can do your clothing shopping there, and vegetables as well. Anything you want to comment about the daytime?
I mean, there are also some places where you can have coffee and pastries and stuff like that. But what was surprising for me was the transformation during the night.
Oh, yeah.
It turns into a club almost, or like a venue with multiple clubs. That when you told me, I was like, why to film about it? Because nothing is happening, it's a market. But then we went there during the night. And that was surprising because I never been there during the night to see that.
It's a complete different place. Like it's totally transformed. And like when we went there was a DJ playing.
And the DJ stand is the refrigerator where they're selling cheese.
Yeah, they're selling cheese. Hey, he has some cheesy music.
So while we're speaking, I'm gonna add the videos with Hales Turgus to understand exactly the transformation between the day and night.
Oh gosh, it's a crazy transformation because when I first realized, because I live close by, and whenever I walk by, I would see people there at night, and I'm like, well, maybe it's just a bar to hang out with. And one time I went there. Saw one of my friends, we went inside, and there was a reggae band playing in front of the cured meat. So there was like meat, and then this guy in dreads playing some reggae, and I was thinking like if some of his dreads get cuts off, it might be sold as meat.
Depending on how old they are.
And there's like two sides of it too, so they have different events. Like on one side, the cheese is more like the DJ, and then the cured meats is more like the reggae. But it's just a very interesting experience because you get variety there.
Yeah, but they are not moving the selling spots for, let's say, cheese and meat. They are just covering them, and then people are partying around it.
Yeah, That's a bit strange. Like they're like, what do we need to clean up? They're like, just put a tarp over it.
Yeah, and they also trust the fact that nobody will, steal
anything. Yeah,
that's my first thought.
Your first Romanian thought was, I want to take something from here.
If that will happen in Romania, everything will be locked. Like in
a safe. There'll be a security guard, like 5 of them, just like ready to go. But it's amazing. It's like the evolution of Vilnius. Like it's always changing. Like there's different identities. Like even the Hales Turgus. Like you come during the day, it's a nice, wonderful experience. You can go to a cafe, you can get some good bagels. They also have like international stuff. Like they sell kimchi there, like homemade kimchi
made by a babushka in Vilnius.
And they even have I think they have a ramen shop. Like they have
I haven't seen it, but I trust you on
It's
that one.
somewhere in the back, and they have pastries. They even have empanadas from Argentina.
I don't know what that is, but again,
It's like imagine a kibene. It's like a kibene except bigger.
Okay, I got it now.
I'm trying to relate to him.
Yeah. I know kibine. Actually, I like it. But also, you know what? One of the things that the bar owner told us, or the worker, is that they started to party, and the night ended, and they were still partying, and babushkas were coming to sell meat and cheese while they were drinking there.
Like
so sometimes it's getting mixed. You know,
it'll be very wild. He said he was closing as everything was opening up.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Hollis Market is like a really fun place to just go and party, drink, and people are pretty friendly there. Like I've been there many a time, and just strangers come up to me. Like Lithuanians are normally like, "Oh, you're a foreigner. Why are you here?" Like I don't know how many times I get that question, but they're like, "What are you doing here?" And then it's. You have like young kids who are sitting there partying. You have older people, sitting in the corner drinking, and it's a variety there. It's a mixture. But
it's also there's the perfect thing, because you go, you party, and if you stay long enough, you'll be able to do your groceries.
Yeah.
And then you go home.
That's actually a really good idea. Like I need to think of that next time. Like I just go, just drink, and then I get my groceries. I come back home, just go to bed.
It's about efficiency.
Well, they say the early bird the early bird gets the worm.
Oh yeah,
you've heard that phrase. Yeah.
So
and in this case, the night owl gets the mouse. I don't know. I don't know what I think owls eat rodents. So. That sounds gross, but also worms are not very delicious. I don't know. I've never eaten one. About eating worms.
And
on that note, so anything else you want to add about the Hollis Market?
It's a nice place to visit during the day, but most important, try it during the night as well. Mm-hmm. So you'll get a nice experience of Vilnius nightlife. And it will surprise you. Go during the day and try to imagine where the DJ will stay during the night, and you'll be surprised. It's not where you expected.
No, not where you expect at all.
Yeah.
And so write in your comments anything about Lithuania or Vilnius that we need to go check out. We definitely are interested. And I think our next episode, we're going to talk about canteens. We're going to go to my favorite canteen.
He has more canteens where he's going, and that one is the favorite one.
That one's my favorite one. It's right next to my gym. I just go lift, and I go there, and I get cheap food.
So is it the cheapest place where you can get food in Vilnius?
It's one of the cheapest places. The Hollis Market, they sell some pretty cheap options, but you have to buy like pretty local Lithuania. Like there are in the Hollis Market, because they have like more of the international stuff. They have the bagels. They even have like this Jewish restaurant right below it, and like a lot of that stuff is a little bit expensive. Like the barbecue there. They have barbecue, and they charge like 12 or 15 euros for 2 pieces of ribs. And I'm thinking, you can do better.
Yeah. We will go to the canteen.
And we will go to the canteen. I'm not paying 12 euros for 2 pieces of ribs. I bet it's wonderful. It's nice. But being from Texas, I'm a little... Yeah. Anyway, so... well, check us out. Thank you so much for sitting with us today. And subscribe to us, check us out. We're going to try to post different videos if you have any ideas. And we're Lost in Lithuania, part of Moonshine Comedy. If you are here, want to see some English stand-up, we do stand-up shows here every single Tuesday and Thursday. And then sometimes we have shows at Lineup. Anything else you want to add?
Nothing. Just this was the episode 24. Thank you for watching. And subscribe. We need it. Thank you.